I got fluff. Make a wish.
Okay.
We actually had no intention at the beginning of the tour to even land up in this part of the country. It just so happened that we were there. And Tombstone was like this really cool tourist town, I think. I don't think there's people actually live in Tombstone, maybe like a surrounding area, right?
I think so, yeah. It's just vacation place at this point where you go, I don't know, be a fucking bumpkin.
Try and like live the Western life.
There were so many fucking old people in like cowboy boots and like the whole like button up rancher shirts and shit. Like they thought they were from the wild, wild west, even though the fucking streets are paved now beyond the one road that runs down the main street of Tombstone.
We ended up at that birdcage theater. That's what it was called, right?
Yeah.
And kind of like separated into two halves, so you can go in the front area for free, but if you want to like get behind the front area to like the actual theater, you have to pay.
What shit, right?
We don't pay for tourist traps, so we were just like hanging out in the front, and this lady came out like full Western gear, and she started telling us the history of the place. And there was like legitimate bullet holes from when it was like the Wild West still, and like the counter and the walls.
There's like a knife gash from a fight in a painting.
Yeah.
Just all sorts of wild shit like that.
So it was actually pretty cool to see.
It was cool.
And that like one strip, that was neat. Just like the dirt road and like the little piles of horse poo.
Create a stuff more than a 4x8 cubicle. Backstage, you can see one of Tombstone's most valuable antiques known as the Black Mariah.
So what'd you do?
I'm just waiting to go arrest some motherfuckers.
In the range once more.
Tombstone was actually just a little pissed off on the way to Bisbee, Arizona, which is where we had our show. And that part of the tour was like pretty much a vacation, I feel like.
We just stepped into vacation. Yeah. Sure, we had a show that night in Bisbee, but it was more so just kind of me and Skylar performing to a drunken bar. They weren't expecting a show to happen. We just kind of made one last minute. So beyond that, it was just kind of soaking up the area, which was completely different from anywhere we'd ever been before.
Yeah.
We were 15 minutes from the border from Mexico. This dude told us that all we had to do was park on the US side, even if we didn't have passports, walk through, tell them at the border that we're going to get tacos, and then they'd apparently let us back in with just an ID. We did not test this theory. We went and had tacos in Bisbee instead.
We really wanted, well, I wanted to try.
I wanted to, but I didn't want to get stuck in fucking Mexico.
Yeah, which it is a little risky.
Yeah,
hindsight,
it's the Van America tour, not the Van of Mexico tour.
But the time in Bisbee was really cool, and
was.
I'm glad we got to go. We met this guy named Shanti, and he has many shady ladies.
Apparently.
That's what he says.
Not bacon anymore.
I'm discouraged. This body no longer seems my own. Left stranded in the desert, hoping for a quick death, but I'm all alone. No! Come back, straight to the night where I find my solace.
Being in Bisbee, this was going to be the first time all of tour that it was going to be like 40 fucking degrees at night. We've been rolling in the 50s every night, so in the van it's fucking cozy. And even Skylar in the car was pretty cozy. But once we hit the 40s, we were like, hell no, we're not doing this. Which I was like, man, we're in fucking, like, almost in Mexico. How is it this cold? But elevation.
It was like 4,000 elevation in Bisbee. I didn't even realize we were going up that high when we were driving there.
So then we decided to get a hotel, and Waz found the Castle Rock Inn.
Yep. I actually called the place beforehand, and I was like, hey, you got any availabilities? And she was like, yeah, I have a room for you. And she like told us the price, and it was pretty outrageous. And we were like,
Especially for that town where it was empty as fuck at that time of the year.
It was kind of like, in my mind, a little overpriced. And so I was like, all right, like, never mind. We'll just like suck it up in the van. We'll deal. And then she ended up calling back, and she gave us a discount on the hotel room. So I was like, fuck it, like, let's just go for it. And then when we got there, we realized why it was the price that it was, because it was so fucking cool.
It's like the dreamland if you're a dad with children and you want to be Clark W. Griswold. Like 100% you're taking them on the trip. Every room is decorated. The whole, like, it's a boarding house that's turned into a hotel now.
Yeah.
So there's just this whole vibe of a community walking around through these spaces. You kind of just treat it as your house.
Yeah. I mean, there's no like TV in the rooms or anything. Like, there's one common area where you can like go and watch a movie or something at night if you want. But otherwise, it's just like, yeah, it's old school. And for breakfast, they like have you rinse off your own dishes.
Okay, so it's supposed to get down into the 40s in Bisbee tonight, and we're just not doing that because the rest of this tour it's been above 50, and so we decided to get a motel room in Bisbee, the inn at Castle Rock. It's got a well in the middle of the hotel, like with water in it from a mine. I'm just waiting on everybody else to go.
It's just me all the time. Did you get brand stuff for the fridge?
No.
Actually, yes, one thing.
Well, thank you. Going on a ghost hunt.
Shut the
The only thing creepy is these fucking blankets.
Honestly, the blanket's probably the creepiest part.
That is not the creepiest part for me.
What's the creepiest part
It's
for
that
you?
picture on the door.
Geronimo?
That's him.
Yeah,
When we woke up that morning, it was like what, fucking 7 in the morning, and the
Steely Dan, right?
The dude that was occupying the room next door was fucking blasting Steely Dan.
Like taking
so
a
loud.
shower, just having a great old time.
We all woke up and we're just like fucking suffering through it, and eventually got to a point where Skylar was like,
took the reins of Grandpa, and he went next door and knocked on it.
Yeah, because it actually was pretty loud. It was pretty loud.
It's like living in the house we live in. There's fucking paper walls, you know. It's not a new hotel where you can fucking kill someone and you don't even know next door.
What? Tell them about the spears on the wall and stuff.
Yeah, speaking of which, they literally had like a 5-foot spear just hanging on the wall in our room. Like not bolted to the wall. You could take that off if you wanted to. Wow.
You get fruit, you pick your plate, we got bagels, oatmeal, cereal, peanut butter. Come over here, this is where you do your dishes. Used to until it went totally legal, and then everyone started growing their own shit, so all the mom and pop shops closed down.
Dead key.
Yeah, you can give me a case of water, that's for sure. Yeah, I can do that for sure. Well, I need.
Woke up in Bisbee. I'm gonna go mine some gummy nuggets. Time to enjoy some tourism, apparently. You know, get some socks, take a shower, do that thing. Alright, so most motel rooms, you know, you get in there, there's some paintings hanging on the wall. This one trusts you enough not to kill anyone because there's a literal fucking dagger just hanging out on the wall. You even got an old arrow. Just pretty cool place.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Except this mirror, we covered it up last night because you never know what that's holding.
There's a sign on the door. Oh, wait. Is it on this one? Oh, that's on the other one.
No, it's
It said, it had like those little sticky letters, and it said, it was last night, it's kind of dark. It says Geronimo, but the eye is kind of peeling, and so which it said, room Geronimo. And you were dead serious. You were dead serious.
Well, what's the door next to us say?
Last chance. Geronimo.
feel like I'm in The Shining right now. Mm-hmm.
Wait for me! You guys went up! Where did we come from?
You stopped in front of the like caution shit. Yellow tape.
Is that cactus in the thing? It
It
is.
is.
Holy shit, that's cool.
That's super fucking sick.
Let me in.
Creep me out. Under the door when
It's fucking like, I can't get over all the metal work.
I don't know you. Has this been painted? It looks painted.
Oh yeah, lots of times.
Oh, the googly eyes.
When I was on the other side, I didn't realize that powder car meant explosives. You're the end dump.
I'm dumping. Dump on me.
It's so juxtaposed with this music right now.
We bouncing in the club. We bouncing in the club. Coughing up our lungs.
The bucket for my shaft. This is my shaft bucket.
Large wang energy.
Massive big wang vibes.
We're just like in the city hanging out, you know, la da 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 da. Oh, there's just a fucking entrance to a mine. Like, what? Wait.
I'll give you up the
Baby.
What do you think's up there?
Someone.
Scariest shit I've ever done, probably.
Video inception.
I feel like I don't even know if it's true. You probably just get drunk and fall asleep in the same clothes. Let's be honest. Girl's house. My mom's. She's like, we gotta get you a job that you can do anywhere. And like, I gotta start working with this company more.
Oh no.
You have to walk on that fence, dude. Well, I should probably put a sticker on while we're out. I put up like 2 in Portland, okay? Give me a break.
You know how to get there?
It's just down the street. Mystery flavor. After we ate those tacos, Skylar all day had been buzzing around in his head over this bank that we saw on the side of the road. He really wanted to drop into it. So after we ate tacos, we drive over and we get the fucking camera out. We're fucking watching him go through all the motions, stressing out, screaming, throwing a skateboard, really trying to fucking get down this thing. And sorry, Feather, I'm making you wait because I want to try this mystery flavor. Abba Zaba. Oh, shit. What? Oh, this smells fruity.
What's on the front? Wait.
What?
What's on the front?
What?
On that thing. Does it say something?
Where?
That little, is that just like how it is?
I think it's just a design.
That looks like teeth rippers. Let me just lick it.
Waz and I here with AM skateboarder for useless fuck. Feather. He's trying to get brave. We'll see.
Today, I might die.
What you thinking?
I don't know. I'm thinking that's big and terrifying is what I'm thinking.
That's pretty big.
Shit, that's the bottom.
It was smoother back at the other side. This is more of a fuck transition in.
Holy fuck my life,
Hell yeah.
Huh? No, not yet.
Still thinking about it. Still thinking about it. What you thinking about?
I'm just taking it in, watching.
Watching this kid be crazy?
Yeah.
I love it. Skate mom to the rescue. Fuck, dude.
Had to fucking try it.
God damn.
Fuck me.
That was fucking killer.
I thought I had it at the end. It was that landing that I fucking hesitated on the rollout.
He finally gave it the one go all the way from the tip top. And that motherfucker took a tip flop. Sorry, man. Put you on blast. I will say that it was like the most ballsy thing that was done the entire trip.
Yeah, it was.
So that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And like the fact that he was able to push through that fear of like even going down the hill, like fucking props, because that was steep. That was so steep.
It was
but
steep.
also when he wiped out, like that was a reality check. We were all like, holy shit, like you can seriously get hurt from skateboarding. Like we have a lot of tour to go still.
Well, that was your reality check. We know what we're putting ourselves
True.
through every time we do anything.
You got a fuzz on your eye.
Again?
Yeah.
I'm over these fuzzes
What are
today.
you doing? You got fuzz. I seriously thought that he had like a concussion or something, or like he got wiped out hard, like physically, because like he kind of laid there for a second and like didn't move. Hindsight, I realized he was trying to fucking gather himself because he wiped out so hard, but like that was scary.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, what a good guy.
Oh, that's already hurts. Like bruised hurts.
You gotta wipe that shit down.
I do, I know. You're right. I think is what I'm gonna send on it.
What's that?
It's just basically ibuprofen, but not as hard on your liver. God damn, that hurts. I didn't even feel like I came down on my wrist.
You want some CBD ointment for pain?
Might be a good idea,
Alright, I'll get it in the bag.
Anthill?
Absolutely.
That's wild.
You ain't go up in there?
Okay, issues.
Yeah, I think he got hit because he can't like open his wings properly. They're just like stuck open.
Yeah.
Useless fuck.